Hello guys, and welcome back for another video on this channel. And in this video I'm going to be touching on the subject of how to avoid hidden carbs when you're on the keto diet. Because basically carbs is the enemy. The keto diet is an ultra low carb diet, 30 grams and preferably less, around 20 grams of carbs per day. There is many ways that you can mess up on this, and I'm going to show you how to avoid this so you don't kick yourself out of ketosis. So if you're new to this channel, on this channel we discuss electric cars, the ketogenic diet and family subjects. So if you're interested in these topics, just go ahead and hit this button here so you don't miss any of our new videos. So basically on the ketogenic diet, the arch enemy is carbs, and the thing is, when you're on the ketogenic diet, there is no gray zone and there is no in between, because many of you who are watching this, you have been burning sugar and glucose as your main source of energy for your body, and when you go into ketosis, your body basically switches gear to burning fat and living on ketones, which is a much better way for your body to live. But if you overeat on carbs, you prevent yourself from going into ketosis and experiencing the benefits of this amazing diet. This can happen to you without knowing that it happens. So I'm going to tell you something very painful, very annoying, and you're probably going to hate me for it. But if you want to be on a ketogenic diet, you will most probably have to count your macros, and it's going to be really annoying in the beginning, but you will just have to get used to it. And once you have been doing this for months and months, I think you can stop, because you will be a natural at keeping your macros and you will know what to eat. But in the beginning, most probably you have no clue of how many grams of carbs and protein and fat exists in certain things, and you will be shocked. And most probably you will be shocked by some of the things that I'm going to show you. So the easiest way to keep track of your macros when you're on a ketogenic diet is via this app, myfitnesspal. I talked about this in previous videos. The app looks like this. This is the app. So if you basically upgrade to the paid membership, when you scan a food, it's going to give you this circle, which I'm going to show you in this video, and it's going to basically show you how much of what nutrition is in the different foods that you're scanning. So if you scan the food, it's basically going to show you how much percent of fat and how much percent of protein and how much percent of carbs is in that food. So let me give you a few examples. So basically this is what this circle looks like, and basically here you can see the percentages of fat, carbs and protein. To basically not overeat the carbs, which is very simple, you have to know what foods contain carbs and what foods don't. And even the foods that you don't think contain carbs, I think in the beginning when you're on the ketogenic diet, you should scan in your phone to see if there is carbs, because you will be shocked at some of the things that you will find. So I give you an example. One of the most typical ketogenic food is cheese. So this is different types of cheese, and most of the cheeses actually have 0 carbs. For example, this is a goat cheese. It says that it has less than 0.01 gram per 100, and by less than, understand there is none in this. But here is this cheese, and I was quite shocked to find out that in this one there is actually 3.1 grams of carbohydrates in 100 grams of this. So that's about this much. If I would cut this off, then it would be 3.9 grams of carbs, and that is close to 20% of what you can eat per day. And if you just automatically go on assuming that, okay, cheeses have no carbs, and you just eat, you might mess up on the diet. So then the other thing is milk, for example. So if you would scan milk, you would see that it has a surprisingly high ratio of carbs. For example, I very much like milk in my coffee, and if I drink 2 coffees with 1 deciliter of milk in each of the coffees, I get 10 grams of carbs just from the milk, and that is half of my carb intake. And to illustrate to you how much that actually is, if I eat a salad with tomatoes, cucumber and onions, I will actually go over the 20 grams of carbs per day because of the milk. So basically I need to find a good replacement for milk in my coffee, which is probably going to be fat in my coffee instead of milk. But again, just to illustrate the point of how aware you have to be of what is in your food. Basically, many people recommend that you use whipped cream in your coffee instead of milk, but again, when you scan it in, you will see that whipped cream actually has the same amount of carbs. So the only thing that it does when you put whipped cream in your coffee, get extra fat and you get a kickstart on the morning of getting fat into your body, but doesn't save you from the carbs. Then you have salamis. This is some amazing looking salami. So again, you need to check, because for some reason some of the salamis have carbs in them. This one has 2.5 grams. There is many salamis that actually have 0 carbs. So if I were you and I would be starting on the keto diet, what I would do is when I go to the store, I would very carefully check the food labels, use myfitnesspal, and I would purposely choose foods that have 0 carbs. Like if you can choose between 2 cheeses and one has 0 carbs, I would always go with the 0 carb cheese. And I would still keep track of my macros, because even a tiny little bit of cheating on your ketosis can throw you off the keto diet for days. I actually did a video about this that you can check out here. So there is no gray zone on the ketogenic diet. If you cheat, it's going to mess you up for potentially days. And to stay in ketosis, you have to be ultra low on carbs. And to be ultra low on carbs, you have to keep track of them. So I hope you liked this video. Please let me know in the comments if there was something I didn't answer. You can also check out this website that is connected with our channel, and there is full of keto tips and recipes and meal plans on this website. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.